Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. I'm gonna give some people some time to pop in because this live was kind of sneaky. I didn't schedule it. I didn't even let nobody know I was going live. I just popped in to see how many people I could chat with because, oh my goodness, when one saga ends and another saga begins, this has truly been some shit. Hmm. I can't believe. Like we started here off of domestic violence. That's what it was supposed to be, right? Hey Thelma Butler, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Hey Kay Brown. Hey y'all. Welcome everyone that steps in the building. Please hit that like button to show your girl Tay some love. Hey y'all. Definitely free Robert in the building. Because when one saga ends and another saga begins, because if we got here off of the factors of domestic violence and we know of definite domestic violence, why is these people not going as hard on one person as they've been going all year on another? If we all fighting for domestic violence, right? I'm good. How about yourself? I'm great. Thanks for asking. I have not been live since forever, so it feels good to see everybody popping in the building. Jay Mobley, Dava, I hope chit chat with Nitra. Hey y'all. Cause these people got me aggravated because it's crazy. They be all in people comments. They talking about they supposed to be defending what negativity? Cause that's all we getting. People done told people business. I guess they think they be telling people business, but that's always a major fail. Where is the facts? Free Robert. Janelle is an abuser. Yes, he is. Very much so. Anytime you can, where is the respect? Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm sorry. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to look the man in the face another day after he takes that time to spit in mine. Oh no, we done. It is over from there. That's attempted murder. That is attempted murder. To spit on someone is attempted murder. Hey, Talisha Williams. Like I said, hey to everybody coming in the building. You know your girl Tay be chatting, so don't think I'm forgetting you if I don't acknowledge. It's not on purpose. Hey, Lysandra Wheeler. Yeah, because we ain't see no evidence of this person talking to Robert about any abuse throughout this whole year. No text messages ever came out where a person had a conversation with another person in any text, any pictures, any form to let, hey, Sage in the city, to let it be known that they was dealing with some type of abuse. And we've noticed that this person can't hold fucking water. So if it was happening, they was going to be telling. So why the same way we see these text messages where a person is blatantly describing in text what Jarnell is doing and the things that is going, why we don't see no text like that between her and nobody talking about Robin? Never did, because we never will. Never did, because we never will. When the proof is proofing that a person is in a situation and you don't have the people that's supposed to be this person pouring knowledge into them, like, listen, I know you might have went through something and we see how it turned out, but this ain't it. This really ain't it. Like, at what cost is costly? It's like the boy that basically cried wolf. You sat there and told the whole world that you was being abused, and now you probably actually going through the abuse allegedly, because you know it's still being denied. And you feel like you can't tell nobody due to embarrassment. Some people are not actually haters. Some people actually giving, their advice or their opinion because they care. Hey, Jackie Rogers. Hey, Miss Phelps. Yes, like, Some people actually care. You understand? So when you see something that don't look good and you have an opinion or advice that you could give to someone, you like, you know what? Let me try to help this person out. But some people take, you know, things the wrong way. And then there's also people that display things the wrong way or communicate things the wrong way. Because I'm going to just be honest. Tay stay on Tay turf. I show love to everybody live that do or that's on this side because I got respect for any and everyone. You understand? Because me personally, this is a business. You running a platform. This is your voice that you're putting out for other people to listen to. Wouldn't you want to give the best voice to be heard? Even though you might have a certain feeling towards a person, the way you display that, that says a lot about you as a person as well. Because I be hearing some people on this side like really going off, and it starts to sound like they know this woman in her personal life. It's no longer even personally about the situation. I can't get up here and talk about Brianna like a dog. You feel me, y'all? I cannot. Hey, everyone in the chat that's coming in. I cannot talk about Brianna like a dog, but what I can do off of the public information that's put out and displayed from her and the people that is within her camp, I can give my opinion off of the things that I see. Does that make it right? No, but that's why it's an opinion. Is made to be disagreed with, and sometimes it's also made to be given advice. It's how you choose to take it. But the thing is starting to seem a little bit crazy because I think some people are just trying to stay relevant. It ain't even about the situation. Hey, Evelyn Glover. Yeah, your girl Tay done slid in here on some sneak thief type thing. Didn't let nobody know your girl was going live. But I said, let me come and let my people know that I'm still alive. I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the actions that I've been seeing while I've been in the bushes at all. And I'm just being realistic. After I would have seen half of those voice notes and conversations and the conversations that people was having behind my back, Brianna good, because I couldn't never talk to Nate again. Hey, Miss E. Like, I wouldn't never be able to. At all. At all. At all. They was not advising this girl. They was using her for the clout that came along with her. So they felt, you know, negativity brings attention. As long as somebody is being negative, people gonna tap in to see that. That's why they talk about Robert all day long. Yeah, we human. Nobody's perfect. But anytime you watch that man lives, a message comes attached to it. It's entertainment purposes only. And the only entertainment we've got on that side is some bullshit. Pure bullshit. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what they best at. You done had people that came from trauma and putting themselves in trauma. It's some people that's dealing with certain things in their own personal lives that should not even actually be a part of this situation the way that they are. Because when you dealing with hurt people hurt people. So them getting online and them doxing people and putting other, hey, Miss Menace, and them putting other people in jeopardy or in situations that God only knows. They went after a kid that has cancer. That shows you the amount of low people will go. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Hey, Sheena. Hey, Scorpio goddess. And latte, that's right. No, but it showed you throughout this situation how low people will go. And when you got hurt people hurting people, there's no level to what that hurt may turn out to be or how far it will go. A lot of people just attached onto this situation for the factors of being able to hurt people. It be people in my comments, y'all. You see Latte going off. Go off, Latte. I'ma go off, y'all. Free Rob, right? They be in my comments talking about they gonna expose me, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Everybody ain't got bones that they trying to bury. If I surpass that part in my life, it's part of my story. I'm not ashamed of anything that I'm going through, that I'm going to make it through. Anything that you make it through is another level. I'm not mad about building levels, baby. Hey, JB. Hey, Evelyn. No, for real. That goes to show you what they got time for, though. You got time to dig in people' personal business, but y'all couldn't dig and go find a damn videotape of this girl getting choked, dragged, and toted. None of that never came out. But we definitely got pictures of a choke, a scratch, a spit, and a brown finger. Whatever was on the finger. Right? Whatever was on the finger. We still don't know what was on the finger till today, the mysterious of it all. But like I said, threatening people don't change the facts. I'm confused. Like, telling the truth is what you expose. So you're going to expose somebody for the truth. But you ain't going to expose somebody for a lie. Make it make sense. It don't. It really don't. It really don't. Hey, Deja. No, I looked in my messages the other day and I had to laugh because these people really took the time out. I'm writing you a 4-page letter. And the only thing Tay wrote back was I supposed to read that shit? Because I ain't. I'm going to sit here and read 4 paragraphs of nothingness from nothing but negativity in a situation. How can you advise me? How can somebody, you can't advise me for shit. I'm here on the positive aspect of things. You understand what I'm saying? Hit that like button. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Thank you very much. We running around with doodle panties and doodle fingers and spit and boogers. People got a lot of things to worry about. You worried about people addresses, and you better worry about your ads and address it for real. Because now I don't be knowing. We went from feet to shit. And Kevin told us that booty was leaking months ago. Nobody ain't want to listen. See, you can't fuck with the wrong people, because when you poke a bear for too long, that shit gonna hurt at you. That's right, JB. Tell them. And hit that like button. We got doodle panties out here in the airwaves. Like, I'm confused. They sitting there, they put out this man arrest record, supposed to be Jaffe, right? And how the dates is wrong, the information is wrong. But even though they put out the information, is that supposed to make us shut the fuck up? If you put me, now I'm going even harder. Now all guards is off. Now there's no reason why I shouldn't go as hard as I'm going, because now you think you stopping something. You could be the person halfway to goddamn death. And if they still got voice, they got the strength, they gonna get up and still say the same shit that you beat them down for, if that's how they feel. You can't change it. And ain't nobody gonna, so you could continue talking about you gonna expose me. Let me help you. Okay? What you need to know, because you could just ask me. I mean, I have a channel where all you see is me and my kids, so you could go through my history. It's all there for you. You understand? That's what you call vlogging, when you let people into your life. I don't come up here to talk about Robert to involve people in my life. We talking about the lying shit that people doing in their life. So how is exposing my situation gonna help anything? It's a distraction. They be trying to distract from what the actual truth is. That's why they busy leaking. Lying and leaking. Double L. Lying, leaking. Leaking and lying. Take your lying, leaking ass somewhere and do something different. And take your booger, but no, don't even take Booger Boy, because he doing bad. He doing bad. He got Pretty Bree out here playing with his booty while he's spitting on you. The disrespect of it all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because they always lying. But he never came out and say him getting his booty licked and him liking that was a lie. We never see them deny certain things. They did not deny nothing that girl came out and said, because there was more information to be given. So they was just hoping as fast as they could shut her the fuck up. That's what happened. Yes, 100%. Definitely 100%. Definitely. But I came to try to figure some stuff out, because they want to be talking about Toya and this, that, and the third. We done talked about degrees, we done talked about food stamps, we done talked about people Section 8 housing, but we ain't really get to the root of this lying. Where it started. Let's measure the situation, right? From where we started from to where we are today, right? And let's just figure something out. We didn't have no proof, no text message or nothing. We went off of a girl that turned her camera on, put some tears on, and started crying. And emotionally, if you're a person that's an empath or you just have a heart, you're going to fall short of that. Like, oh my God, you understand? That's how a lot of people got caught, right? But if you actually going to pay attention, this is a whole new situation that this girl is in. And the situation they haven't even been together that long. And look at the allegations that are on one relationship suffice another. Whereas if Robert did not go get a divorce, that situation would have still been going on. It would have still been going on. She did not leave him. She got left. And then she started to throw a tantrum and cause pure hell. And this is the outcome. So she thought, you know how they say, old school, I've been there before. A shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on. And when you got people that's all over the world watching you and you getting online telling all of your personal business, you basically giving people the blueprint of how it is or what it is going to take to get close to you. And y'all got together and underneath each other way too fast, especially for having two little girls in that situation. Especially for having two little girls. And you could tell Robert is strong, y'all. Listen, let me get somebody in the chat say I, because I know throughout this situation, if somebody would have played with my kid the way we've seen Booger Boy play with Robert Kid, I would have lost it. But that goes to show you that man has patience and he's not aggressive. Because if they have not been able to do anything to get him to get irate throughout this whole situation, no matter what they have tried, that goes to show you who was aggressive and who was calm in the situation. That goes to show you who was the aggressor. Now, if you arguing with someone, you're going to defend yourself. At some point in time, you may even raise your voice. But when you start playing with people's life and livelihood and the things that they consider their children to be their most prized possessions, and a person is able to still remain an adult and say, you know what? I'm going to handle this a different type of way rather than going there. Because I know a lot of people, remember I said, say I would have been knocking on that goddamn door, and it would have been a lot of slow singing and flower bringing and staining of t-shirts and wrinkles and whatever else you may have called it. If a man decided to go and pick my child up and say, you want to go to Robert's house, you want to go to Robert's house. First of all, why he even comfortable picking my child up like that? But Brianna is going to be the one to face all the karma from that as a situation. Okay? Because God sees all. And he's going to make sure that shit spin the block. And she come online with her glasses. You said it right. Doing all that damn lying stuff again. You want to be doing all this lying stuff again. Okay, and now you want to be popping in and out off of people platforms like as if you trying to change the narrative. Like, listen, I just want this to stop. I just want this to stop. So then stop leaking shit all over the place. Shitty. If you want this to stop, stop leaking shit that will make it keep, because you doing it. You got this one that was eating eggs out. I'm not telling no bitch my business that was forced to eat eggs out the toilet. She got her own trauma she dealing with. Nigga, every husband she had done left her. Her mama gave her up. Both her sons is on child support. You don't think that bitch got some shit going on? She definitely got hate for man. Mankind itself. I don't want nobody that got that much shit going on. Listen, you need to heal. And obviously she has not healed. So why would you bring someone unhealed to feel like you going, how's she gonna advise you, sis? That bitch like a scab. A unhealed scab. You know, one of those scabs that you keep getting caught on to stuff and just keep chipping, but it ain't fully healed yet. It's trying, but it's fighting like a, that's the fight. That's the fight. They're a bunch of little scabs over there trying to fucking heal. They some cuts that's trying to heal. You got one lady over there on the side, and God forgive me for this, because this ain't no funny shit at all. Anytime you have a child that killed their child in another someone else's child, and you got time to be worried about Robert and Brianna? You got healing, because don't get me wrong. Once our kids is grown, we cannot control them. But could you imagine the type of trauma that would bring to a person to have to even deal with some shit like that? Oh no. She definitely got the wrong people defending her. She ain't even made a GYN appointment to find out why she leaking. She hoping she pregnant. If that ain't the stupidest shit in the world, talk about, well, I think this is the implantation phase. Says who? Says who? So now every man you get with, you're going to have a kid with. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button, because Tay came to go off. Go off, Tay. That you know, free Robert. Right. So every man you get with, you're going to attempt to have a child with them, because that's what your track record looking like right now, right? Stop me if I'm wrong. Robert was held accountable. Held wrong for trying to be accountable as a man and say, you know what? I don't really want another child or kids right now. That's the realest shit I ever wrote. I wish one of my baby fathers would have told me they ain't want no motherfucking kids right now. At least somebody, that's a heads up. Bitch, you stupid. And when a man tell you, listen, I don't want no kids right now. You know, I'm focused on my career. I'm trying to do what I need to do. I got one that I'm, doing whatever I'm trying to do with right now. I don't really want that. And then a bitch sneak thief him and give a baby, and he still loves the baby unconditionally, as if he asked for the child. How much can a woman ask for? And this is why a lot of kids grow up fucking fatherless, because how much can a good man fucking take? Now, you might not be perfect in your relationship life, and we don't even actually know you in person to say what it is to be in your at-home life. You understand? But any man that's fighting to be with his kid, around his kid, or for his kid is a fucking man for me. Because most men, if you say, listen, fuck that, we done, and you don't call, they ain't calling either. You don't check. Most females just cursing their babies the fuck out, talking about, you don't care. You can't say that. You saying that this man ain't see his child since May. You've been getting bent over, broken back since about, because you showing up with lingerie and baby before May. So what took a turn? We confused. When did the slip get slide? You know what hurts a woman ego when a nigga turns, especially when you think you got the best pussy in Kansas, and a nigga turned down that, it's a 22, pew, pew, pew. Oh yeah, sis, you was hurt. You was hurt. That heart was in the dirt. I'm telling y'all, sis cried in the car. Sis definitely cried in the car because that was that moment she knew it was over. Men love pussy. But anytime a man turned down some pussy, that lets you know, oh yes, it's your time. You cut. Cut. And done. It's over. It's over. You could still leave the baby though. You could still, and that's what she was mad at because she couldn't take cutting the lines of just being able to co-parent. Because in Brianna's heart right now, she still want that man. She still want that man. All right. Anytime a man writes a book about, never mind, y'all. Never mind. But some people could do things to you that another person could never. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I'm not talking about in a negative way because just the fact is that he got her where she is today. That's something somebody in her life did for her that not even the people that put her here was able to do for her. He put her in a lifestyle in which she only dreamed of reaching. So her being, I hate people that feel like they entitled, right, y'all? Cause bitch, you was in Best Buy, making $10 an hour, filling up your house with food stamps. You know, that's what you was doing. And now you on here shaking your leaking ass booty, trying to act like you ain't got shit that stink. And the whole situation fucking stink. You stink, your friends stink, your man stink, your ex stink, and now everybody acting like shit. Like, I'm confused. Is this the same man with the pit bulls and the pistols, and the same man that didn't allow you to be there when your mother died? Cause I pay and I remember everything. I be paying attention. Okay. And this girl made a video in boohoo tears, y'all. She had the glasses on. She was doing that lion stuff again, y'all. She was doing that lion stuff again. And she was talking about her baby father. And she was saying how she was sad that around the time when her mom got sick and passed away, she wasn't really able to be there because, oh, you know, her baby father was kind of jealous and stuff like that. So she wasn't able to really leave the house and do too much of nothing. So that till today, she really regrets that. If you need Tay to put the video up, I'll put a short on after this live so everybody could get to see it, how I seen it, right? But this is the same person that she about to do a podcast with. But this also shows why a person don't have the same feelings for their mother no longer being here that Roberts had for his mother not being here. Because see, you was able to put a man in front of your mother, and that was the reason why you wasn't there while your mama was sick, right? Robert never even had a chance to put nothing in front of his mother because he was too young to even get to know her as a person. So when you got somebody able to stand there and they evil ass self willing to say some shit like, I lost my mother too, but you don't hear me crying about it every day. That's a person that don't really care because my mama's sitting on the dresser as we speak, and I still cry about my mama every damn day. It's conversations I wish I could have. It's jokes that we used to have that I go to think about. It could be a song that plays on the fucking radio. And I can remember sitting in my mama house, us two. So you can't say so now. The only way it wouldn't affect you that way is if your connection ain't as deep, baby. Cause it's been 13 years and it seemed like it's been 13 seconds, hours, minutes, okay? Since my mama left me. 13 years seemed like yesterday. So when you lose somebody that you love, I was in love with my mother. That's a different type of love. But everybody don't have that same relationship with their parent to be able to have that same feeling, which is respectable. But for you to be able to get up there and say, oh yeah, he used his mother at, that man grew up every day of his goddamn life, never knowing the comfort of the person that put you here. That's some hurtful shit. And then you look for that love in women. And look at the woman he came across. The damn devil wears heels. And Michael Kors. Heels, Michael Kors, shitty fingers, and teeth. Cause them teeth always showing while they lying, baby. And laughing. He. Shit ain't funny. It's actually sad. Because we watching somebody hold demise right in front of us. You know, people do cry out for help in the oddest of ways. And this girl been crying out for help since Robert met her. Since Robert met her, she been crying. That's how the hell she get there. And hey, Retta, that's how she get there. In the first place, she pulled up in her little white van with somebody else's kids, another man's kids in the car, with her food stamps, her Best Buy uniform, and her 3 fake degrees. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You're going to have to zoom in for me, baby. I'm going to need to see. Because when somebody can't even speak properly or use vocabulary the way that it's supposed to be and put words where they supposed to be, oh no, baby, what degrees you was getting? Which ones? I don't know. She must have got a degree for thoughtology. Hey, Mikey. For thoughtology. That bitch got 3 degrees in thoughtology. That's about it. I'm not convinced on anything else. And I just feel sorry for the older 2 boys because they haven't had a strong male figure in their life since Robert left. The daddy a liar. And he's on papers as a toucher. And this is the person that you go out of town and leave your kids with proud. Oh, girl, no. Mm-mm. And they gonna screenshot my boy and say he need a haircut? Well, shit, I'd rather him need a haircut than need an examination. I'd rather that. Because who telling me anything? When you willfully leave your children with someone that's registered, oh yeah, trauma was trauma. They tried to capture Robert. He just didn't even know it. He was the only normal thing in that fucking situation. That shit was fucked up when it came to him. He should have let that shit slide right across his goddamn doorstep. And just imagine that. I meet people in person and don't fucking like them. You gonna meet somebody online and move your kids halfway to fuck across the state? Dick and damage. That's all you've been doing and getting. Dick and damage. Dick damage. I don't want to grow up. I'm a dumbass kid. She's still running around as a dumbass kid. Because if brains was a person, then damn sure ain't her. That it can't be. You talking to a man, that goes to show a person's, you understand what I'm saying. A person could tell you anything over the phone, on the internet, anything. I'm sorry, y'all. A person could tell you anything. And what did Robert say that convinced her to say, you know what? I'm going to pack up my 3 kids in my white van and go to this man's house. Mind you, she never left. What if he was if he was so much with that mean that you brung your kids into an unsafe situation from the beginning. Thank God Robert wasn't some goddamn Looney Tune that was trying to harm her or her children. You understand? Because we don't even know the type of pictures and shit she probably was sending them before she even got there. Because that mean it had to be some type of close conversation. You understand what I'm saying? That was already her man she felt before she came here. But it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Jarnell, she was out of relationship for a month and a half. He moved in. It take longer for somebody to get the fuck out of Pampers. You didn't even give your child a chance to start fully talking properly. Moski was still stuttering on some of her words when her father left the situation. But now that's why she don't want her to go the fuck over there. Because now that little girl gonna mess around and tell Robert some shit. Cause if we getting the this is bits and pieces that we getting. Them text messages and them that's little shit, okay? The stuff that's actually being seen on the outside that we are not actually getting to see is the real shit. And that's the shit that she can't afford for that little girl to go over there and tell her father. Okay? Because that will be all that he needs to get full goddamn custody. And as a man, he probably don't even want full custody because Robert is compliant. He just want what's due to him, even if it's just his visitation. But the fact that he can't even get that, you understand? It's a reason. This the same person that tried to take this man to child support, y'all, for kids that was not his. So if he's a shit, not shit ass father, why would you try to put him in responsibility for kids that's not his? You was trying to get him to sign for these kids and everything. We seen the video. And he was like, no. And then they got into an argument. And he was getting on her talking about how she be watching the baby father's wife. And she was like, oh, she fat. And he was like, oh, how you know? That goes to show that you be watching. You ain't gonna know what a person got going on unless you actually taking the time out to watch them. So now you trying to outdo his goddamn wife in your new relationship. And then when the person that made you who you is decided they didn't want you no more, you couldn't deal with that embarrassment. So, oh, God. He has a gun. We ain't never seen no fucking gun. It was never no goddamn gun in that video when that lady asked you that question. You lied. You was doing that lying stuff again with tears. Free Robert. Hopefully, yes, now he has been, or you can say, listen, I don't even know if we could say the man has been vindicated. Hopefully now he can go on and live his life, but it damn sure ain't gonna be in peace because you got all them doggy shit mouth ass old women over there every day faithfully that waits for that man to post something on Facebook to be all in his comments telling him who he is. Listen, these people still arguing with him about him not being Tupac. Okay? So that goes to show you. Yo, right, doggity woggity. That's right. No, but for real. At the end of the day, that goes to show you this girl mind state, and it ain't ticking on too clear. So if this is the person that's making the decision for the kids, I'm scared for them over there. Dawn being there while she was there was actually the best thing that could have been. Because see, this is why it's not good to get attached to certain people when other people and certain people get into a relationship. Kids, sisters, family members, because then when two people are no longer together, it puts those outside people in a real fucked up tight spot or situation. You understand what I'm saying? Dawn could have actually not been playing aside. She was there and she probably was trying to show her support because I've never really gave my voice or my opinion. I didn't agree with her being around the op. But people play their part in their positions for a reason. And we should be glad that she did, because just because a person is quiet and not speaking don't mean they not taking in whatever the fuck it is that they need to take in from the situation. And if it was not for her, the information that has came out on the situation thus far, these last, we wouldn't have it. We would not have it. So imagine if she would have cut ass from the beginning. It would have been nobody from Robert's side to actually be in the situation to see with their own two eyes what the hell was going on. That's all the evidence he need. Just say, here, Your Honor. Here go all the videos from the content creators. Here goes my sister's cell phone. You understand? and all the other crazy shit that they done did online. They done tried to turn content creators against content creators, sending fake messages. Like, who got time for that shit? If they not publicly putting it out there themselves, Tay don't give a fuck that much about it. I'm not going to in-depth myself in somebody's situation that far to put myself at risk to possibly be doing the wrong shit. You never know how that karma could come back to you. I don't want nobody else's karma. I don't. So I don't get up here and no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Dawn got that gas for that. Yes, she does. She got that all day gas. She got that one. I keep one in the trigger. She got that. I keep that one in the trigger. Yes. But I'm happy. And I'm happy that she do keep that one or did keep that one in the trigger. Cause you know, well, I can't say Brianna was shitting on herself because she been shitting on herself. She can't stop shitting on herself. So that's been a thing. But I bet you she would listen. She was panicking. She was panicking like a fuck. Like, oh my God, this is the last person that I needed to not be on my fucking side because the shit that she knows. Listen, please. And I'm guaranteeing you. I bet anything. That's just a little bit. That ain't even a lot of it. There's still more to come. I just want the court to force her to let the little girl go over there because you think you fucking slick. I'm not coming to pick why. Why you want me to meet the little girl at therapy? That's not something that we put her in together. That's something that you chose to put her in on your own. I don't want to walk in on some sessions that I don't know what the fuck they got to do about. Do you understand? So now you got me meeting you somewhere. We ain't been good for months. You understand? Not able to communicate or nothing. And she would be the person that would try to antagonize Robert if he did show up to get him to go the fuck off, to try to make the therapist feel that the little girl Amara is acting the way that she's acting because of that reason. When all reality, she got an aggressive person living in her household as we speak that she waking up and going to sleep with. Robert hasn't been there since they broke up. So what has Morris seen for her to be scared now? Because I doubt if she's scared of her father singing. I doubt if I really doubt if you know she's afraid of that. Because anything that had to do with teaching, singing, or showing her that she's important or pouring into her, yeah, we seen that. Now telling her mama she ain't shit, the bitch need help, some medicine, and go seek counseling as soon as possible. If telling the truth makes him a bad person, then I'm sorry. Because we all feel that way right now. Bitch, go get some help. You need to heal. You out here hurting, and not only are you hurting you hurting the most closest people to you, which is your kids. Your kids. You taking away from them what it is that God put in their path to have. He didn't just open that blessing for you. He made sure your kids was invited. Now, what the hell they got? Please. The cross-eyed lioness, Johnny, she is gonna come. Yes, she is gonna come. First of all, listen, y'all ain't been paying attention. I told y'all Tay been in the bushes. I wrote a post about it on Facebook, but I was actually gonna do a video about it. He was the next person that she was gunning for. Anytime a woman sends text messages of scars, bruises, and abuse to a man's mother, that's her way of exposing him. Do you understand? It could have been for the factors of, yeah, I'm letting you know this is what your son doing, this, that, and the third. But that's also ruining that man in his mother's eyes because she only got the pictures in that. She don't know what the situation, what was the situation, like what happened. You understand what I'm saying? And then for you to do some snake shit and just send a woman some text messages and stuff like that, that goes to show you the vindictive person that you are. You still leaking pictures. Every picture you leak goes against you. You leak Robert Dick, excuse me, y'all, his shrimp, right? And bitches is now running around asking for cocktail sauce, tartar sauce, and any other sauce that you could get to go with shrimp. That didn't do nothing, right? Then you sent the pictures to Jonelle's mother on the behalf of letting her know that, oh, okay, this is what your son is doing. In the same way that shrimp picture went against you for the world to see, is the same way the picture of the bruises went against you for the world to see. And for some people, it just was an eye opener. Like, we already knew. You can look in some men's eyes and just tell the type of man that they are. You can tell a man that wants just as much attention as a woman. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hurt nobody feelings, but I was in a relationship with a man before that was a lesbian. Okay? And I say this man was a lesbian because anytime a man is just as much bitch as the female, you fucking with another female. That man is not putting a backbone in a relationship that he needs to be conducive for either party, him or the woman. There's women. He just come, like, I guess his dildo just was attached. It was sold on. Sold on. But the bitch is definitely there. You can't take the bitch out of, you understand? Some people, no matter how much they try to hide the bitch in them, the bitch will shine through. And a real man does not move how Johnny moved. Only bitches do. And I know some bitches that's harder than, hello, that move harder than that. There's a lot of women that got more common sense out here that's moving tougher than the men. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I had to come and talk my shit. Let me tell y'all how I lost my phone the other day. I think I had like 3 mild mini heart attacks. I think still I'm struggling. Okay, because everything, anybody that knows, my goddamn life was in that phone. Okay, everything. So normally that's how I would do my videos and stuff like that. So if y'all notice, I haven't done a video in a couple of days because listen, if I'm gonna do some bullshit, I ain't gonna do it. I'm going to just be realistic with you. So this is also a way of me letting y'all know, you understand, that I had to get a new phone. But then I had to realize, because y'all, I was broken up when I lost my phone. Like my everything is in there, this, that, and the third. But Tay is still here. And long as I got me, I got my everything. Okay? I am what was in that phone. So the phone didn't make me. I made the phone. Right? Did it stop me from coming here and talking to y'all today? Hell no. I said I don't give a fuck if the Wi-Fi be acting cockeyed or nothing. Exactly. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to me. If you ain't subscribed to me already, you see your girl Cash App going across the screen. So if you choose to support these seasoning, Tay will definitely be happy, baby. Shit. I ain't even lying to you. We got Booger eating, booty playing, green fingers, brown fingers. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. Who gonna discipline who? Who gonna discipline who? Because now was that man, I'm just gonna be honest, was that man mother supposed to cut him off when she seen those? Like, how was that supposed to go? How was that situation supposed to play out? Was she supposed to spank him or discipline him in that situation? Or was that your way of putting out there that he was a woman beater? Because why every man you leave, that's the story that you tell. And it just gets worse and worse. It went from pit bulls and pistols to he got a gun in a tote. Johnny got spit, green boogers, leaky dick. Cause I'm sorry, Pretty Bree is better than me. Cause once I seen those pictures of what sis had on her finger, I don't give a fuck. It came out of her. Ain't no way I would have been fucking that man after that. Ain't no man. Ain't no way I would have been fucking that man after that. So she nasty too. And she was licking his gooch. So that means possibly while he was doing Bree, that shit was leaking all over his manhood. You understand? So for you to be a woman and go behind another woman and say that you don't care, that's some low self-esteem ass shit. I'm not licking up behind with another woman waist on a man, far as her insides. No, baby. I'm sorry. We don't do seconds over here. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Hell no, it wasn't no fucking pit bull. She's a liar. She was doing that lying stuff again. The only thing he did was tell her that he didn't want to be with her no more. And she thought that she was going to go over there and blow up his situation with his wife by ringing his bell and popping up with the kids. And when she seen that didn't happen, that's where we get that story from. So you mean to tell me you left from getting attacked with pit bulls and pistols and you jumped in your white van and went where? To Robert's house? Because that was her way of taking that man kids away from him. If you don't want to be with me, okay, you got a wife, and because she was still fucking him at first, knowing he had a wife. It was once he cut her off. Things always get dangerous. You understand? So then that's when we got the story about the pistols and the pit bull. It could have been something that never actually even happened. He could have just said, get the fuck away from my door. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't want to play. Our time is up, baby. So then she probably threw a tantrum like she always do. And the only thing that she has to hold on, because if the man don't want her, what you taking away from him? You leaving him alone would be good. But if you have an attachment to a person, which is a kid, because when a person can make a video like, just sign the papers already. We ain't got no assets, no boats, no cars, no house. You're stupid, bitch. You got a baby. One of the biggest assets you can have with somebody. You let a nigga shoot up the club, okay? And you had a whole party. And now, bitch, you talk about you, and that goes to show how stupid your ass is. What the hell you mean you ain't got no assets? So what the fuck you asking the court for child support? If y'all ain't got no assets, why do you feel that you deserve some type of payment for something that you saying don't exist? And now you trying to force a baby on Johnny that's not even his and that he don't even want. Because anytime this man does an interview, y'all, right, and she is not there, you don't never hear him give thanks to her. You don't never hear him mention the kids. And I've been in a relationship with the man that was the step in the situation, but went just as hard as the actual father. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that because he's with Brianna, he's going to care. If he don't want no kids and he don't give a fuck about kids, he's still not going to give a fuck about kids because he's going to feel that's not his responsibility. But any man that steps into a situation with a woman that has kids and he got plans for that woman or any type of fit, he taking that situation in and on as a whole. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, yes, and my stepkids or this, that, and the third. Never. She took him to Jamaica, the same place her and Robert went. You know, it seemed like they spent the block on all her and Robert's spots. He couldn't even take a serious family photo. He couldn't even take a serious family photo. So that right there lets you know he don't take that situation seriously at all. And now here we go, months later, and what have we seen this man do for her and her kids? Not what we've seen her do for him. Okay? Because we've seen her do a lot for him over these course of months. But what have we seen him do for her and her kids that shows that he deserved the privilege that he's gotten to be the man that's living in her home, even around them kids? So now if they situation don't work, that's just another man on the checklist, huh? For far as the oldest boys, that would be 3 men that done been in their life in the course of 8, 9 years. And the little girl, it was their daddy, it was Robert, and now it's Johnny. None of the situations was good. None of the relationships was good, as she said, right? So where has these kids gotten a break? I know when I had kids, I ain't stopped fucking and all of that, but I ain't put fucking before my babies. I never put fucking before my babies. That was something I was gonna have to do on my own time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And everything that you fucking ain't supposed to meet what you fucked for. It don't go that way. So sis is definitely hustling backwards. Definitely hustling backwards. So I came up here to talk my shit for a minute. Soon I gotta go get my baby out of school. I'll probably chat with y'all later, but I just came here to leave this with y'all for a minute. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You know how that go, y'all, right? And Tay maybe Bizak later. Support. And support is free. Like and share, baby. And if you choose to send a cash app, you can do that too. Love is love. Believe in God and nothing else. Anything else is an extra. And I'm going.